We're at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Today, a very competitive playoff matchup. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Florida State Seminoles against the Auburn Tigers. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Seminoles head coach before the game. He said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. Sees an opening. He's in the clear. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it falls incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, it looks like the offense caught him being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. Now this offense set up first and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition by the quarterback.
Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
Turn starts inside the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. First play taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it on the move. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And the single back takes the handoff and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Sims. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. Last thing you want to see early in a playoff game. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And now from the pistol formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I tell you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pass is caught. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Makes the grab. It's Graham. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pressure's on. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Sets the formation. It's third down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Oh, it's a double pass. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, one of the rare things in sports is for a young player to exceed what are lofty expectations. This quarterback came in as one of the highly recruited players in the country, and he has been sensational. I'm so impressed with his maturity, his ability to make decisions, and he has made this team a playoff team and a team that could potentially win a championship.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And on the carry, he's heading left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. Second and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got third down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that second and short, not just giving up the first down.
The important third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Easy conversion for this offense on 3rd and 2, and they've done a nice job getting to these situations. But what it also does is allow you later in the game to have a 4-down situation where you'll go for it on 4th and 2, which leads you to throw play-action pass on 3rd and 2. Affect the defense and take a shot.
The Noles keep the football on the move. He'll flip back to the QB. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Washington. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
The back's got it. And the Noles are looking to keep this drive going.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
We'll give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. QB keeper all the way. Got an opening here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He'll hand it off. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
The Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He's keeping it. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Looking to throw. It's Washington. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. It's their talented freshman running back. We'll try to get information for you as soon as we can. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They're going to run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fighting him off. He's past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Heading left after the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
And something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Design quarterback run. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for 1st downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle close defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And that will give them the lead now. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
The Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Send the back in motion. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. This home playoff crowd is going crazy.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense heads back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. On the return, to be tackled in the end zone. A touchback. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. So So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. He keeps it. Can he get there? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a bit of a conservative play call on 3rd and long. I would have loved to have seen them go to the passing game and try to force the issue and get the ball past the chains to a wide receiver. Going with the option play, bold choice, does not pay off. Now they're clearly in a punting situation. Credit this defense. They were not confused. They understood what was going on, and they're able to get the stop, force the punt.
The Florida State offense on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back, it's Washington. Caught near the sticks, it's Thomas. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Here we go, that huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Handoff in a single back formation. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And they make the stop, and it's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. The Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He's in the clear. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. Set of downs after that completion. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. Here he goes. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 25.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Touchdown, Tigers! They jump on top now here in the 4th. That's just power of football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Washington. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Wants to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. That costly penalty gives the offense a new set of downs. offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Washington. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. And they pick up the first on the ground. Inside the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. He makes the grab. The Tigers just cannot get their defense off the field. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To throw, it's Washington. Here comes the rush. And he just throws it away. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he's back to throw again on second down. Running back has it on a screen now.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Looking to chuck it again. Here comes the pressure. And they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
Well, credit to this defense with a huge play there on third down. And now in this situation, they're really forced to go for it on fourth. It's got to be your best play call. As a play caller, you look down at your sheet. What is your best play? It has to be called right now.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
He finds the running back in the flat. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. He keeps it on the design run. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And now a critical decision for this head coach. Chris, does he kick the extra point and tie the game, go to overtime? Or does he go for 2 and the win? I tell you, in this situation, I think he might trust his offense and put them on the field to win it right now.
Timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They're going to go for 2 and the win, but they'll have to conquer this crowd noise. Looking to pass. It's Washington. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game, and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments. Chris, being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. And we'll see if this group can take the momentum created today and potentially get an upset win in the next round.
That's going to do it for our coverage. A winner today takes one huge step towards realizing their dream.